What's up, YouTube? It's Monday, July 11th. It's about 9 o'clock in the morning. I'm getting ready to go to the gym. But first, since it's Monday, I have to do my tee shot. And I thought that I would make a quick video on doing your at-home tee shots for any guys that might be starting to do their shots at home and might want a resource guide for that. I know when I started doing my shots at home, it was a little bit nerve-wracking. So I'm just going to kind of show you like what Mondays entail for me, and this is going to be every Monday the rest of my life. So let's do it. For me, this process really isn't that difficult anymore. It's just another part of my Mondays now. This is my 18th shot, so my 15th at home. But basically, when you go to get your tee prescription after you've had your shots a couple times at the doctor, they're going to give you your prescription. Hopefully they'll give you like a log to keep track of your shots, which is super helpful. At the back, I just kind of keep track of the dose and where I injected it. So I injected my thighs, and I alternate which one. So I write like which thigh I injected in that day, and then the dosage. As you can see, like my dose has changed quite a bit because I'm struggling with my T levels right now. So right now we're at that very low dose of 40 milligrams. Hopefully today I'll be getting my level check back. We just tested it because it's been 5 weeks since the last time that we found out the levels were too high. So hopefully today we'll get some good news on that and maybe get my dose back up a little bit. So basically they give you, I got that. They'll give you your tea prescription, so your vials of tea, which there's not one in there, but there's one in here. I usually pick up my tea vials about every 6 weeks. So the first thing that you have to do is check your medicine, obviously, so make sure there's nothing weird floating in it, make sure there's no crystallization, check that it's not expired or anything. So mine's December 2017, so it's fine, but obviously this is going to be like probably my last shot out of this vial. So you can see it's a very tiny little vial that they give you. They usually give you 2 of them. They also give you a sharps container for your needles. They give you some like alcohol swabs and a bunch of syringes. So basically the first thing that we do with that is take out the syringe, open it up. There are 2 different types of syringes they can give you. Mine is a 3 milliliter syringe. If you can see at the bottom here, it says that. They also have 1 milliliter syringes. So mine is it's a 0.2 dose. So before I do anything, I just kind of pull that 0.2 just in air into the syringe. You see? And then so once we put this into the vial, we can inject that air to help kind of make it a little bit easier to pull the medicine out. So there's that. Take an alcohol pad, take your open vial, and you just want to kind of like rub the top of it for a couple seconds just to make sure it's like nice and sanitized, because you're sticking your syringe into each of these vials like probably 3 or 4 times for each one. 3 or 4 times per vial, not per shot. Obviously you're only going in 1 time per shot. You can take your syringe again, uncap it. So now you can take the medicine, just put the syringe right down in there, and like I said, you just want to push that air into the vial. And then once you've done that, you can actually flip the vial upside down. Make sure you're pushing all the air into it. It's all out. Okay. And then once you're holding it, you slowly pull the medicine into the syringe. You can pull it a little bit past like where you need to get the medicine. Always make sure that the tip of the needle head is submerged as well. And then you want to push back until it's at the line. And then just knock out any air bubbles that are in there, because you don't want to be injecting those. Once you've got that, flip it back over, pull the needle straight out, and cap it again. So our needle's all set to do our shot. We can actually put our vial away. We're pretty much done with it now. And then this is when I open my sharps container just to get it ready for that syringe. Now you take out another alcohol pad. And now this one's going on your leg. So or wherever your injection site is. Mine is always my thigh. Some people do their arm or their butt. Other people, so I do intramuscular injections, which are quicker delivery of the tea. Some other people do subcutaneous injections, which is into your fat under your skin, which you can do in your stomach if you want. I believe you can also do that in your arm. But intramuscular is just the way to go for me. So you clean off your leg or your injection site. Uncap your syringe. And then what you want to do is kind of like make an L with your hand that's on the same leg. And what you're going to want to do is take your leg and divide it into, essentially if you're looking at it long ways, divide it into 3 parts. And you're going to want to inject in that middle part. So anywhere in that middle, and you want to kind of inject more towards like the center of the thigh, the center to the back of it. So like really you just have like this kind of area to work with right here. But basically what you want to take with that L is once you've decided where you're going to put it on your leg so that your injection site is right sort of in the middle of the L, and then just like pull it tight, pull your skin tight like that. Here we go. So we're going to put the needle in. And then you want to give it a quick like pull back just to make sure you're not inside a blood vessel or anything. Make sure no blood comes in there. And then if you're all clear, just push it right in. And then just pull your needle on out. And then apply pressure to the spot. I'm bleeding a little bit right now, but that doesn't usually happen. And then some people put band-aids on. I don't usually have to. This one looks like the bleeding's stopping, so should be pretty good. And then just you dispose of your needle in your sharps container, and then just cap it up. And that's it. That's how to do your T-shot. And then now I'm off to the gym. Have a good day, guys.